Hello and welcome to another week of Sambo iRacing. We're back with another track guide at Laguna Seca, but this time in a brand new car, the Dallara IL-15, making its debut, better known as the Indy NXT car. It's not me behind the wheel, it's someone far better. It's Johnny Lutsu, real life driver coach, 10.3k iRating. And if you do want to get some coaching from him, check out the description, lutsudriverperformance.com, and he will be able to make you a lot better. He certainly did for me. Anyway, let's start the hot lap. Right, let's go. Smashing it down the main straight. It's already up to 6th gear. Looking for the 3 marker, then the 2, braking sharply. Look at that trail off, down to 2nd gear. Comes away from the curb, clips it on entry. Looking for the 2 marker, brakes briefly up to about 30%, down to 3rd gear, smoothly back on. This is not a car where you're mashing the gas pedal. Right, as we come into turn 5, where is he going to brake? At the 2 marker, briefly up to 70%, down to 3rd gear, back on the gas perfectly at the apex, exits nice and wide, up to 5th gear, leaves it in 5th, tiny dab on the brakes, down to 4th, exit wide. Wow. As we come up the hill, spot the braking zone, braking briefly up to 55%, down to 2nd, slight lockup, leaves it in 2nd, gets the wheel spin under control. Even has to lift there in 4th gear. At the 2 marker, brakes up to about 25%, down to 4th gear, back over to the right side, looking for the 2 once again, up to 75%, down to 2nd gear, on the gas smoothly. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this fast. And over and across the line he goes in a 112.8. Wow, that's good. We'll do the breakdown now. Right, let's do the breakdown. That's crazy fast lap. Right, so the first braking marker is just before we get to the 3. As you can see, he immediately finds his maximum brake, going from nothing up to 66 immediately. It's a long trail off, down to 2nd, comes off the gas, sorry, off the brakes, mid-corner, nice and wide, then starts picking it back up. And as he's clipping the 2nd apex, yeah, he's already back up to nearly 80%. It's going to be the 2 marker again, and only braking up to about 35%. Trail that off, down to 3rd gear, picking up back on the gas at the apex again. It's going to be our 2 marker, and it's going to be a lift and gently on the brakes, and as you can see, he's picking back up on the gas, nearly at 100% as he hits the apex. Back over to the right. Is it going to be the 3 marker again? No, so it's midway between the 3 and the 2. Again, he finds briefly 70%, and then it's a very, very good trail off, as you can see here there. Drops it down to 3rd gear, and he's on 3/4 power at the apex. For turn 6, turns in at the 2 marker, lightly on the brakes, only up to about 15%. Drops it down to 4th. And gets back on at 100% gas, as you can see here, just as he's hitting the apex without hitting the sausage curb. Right, the braking marker for the Corkscrew, it's so far back. So he's already started on the brakes now. That's crazy. Down to 2nd gear, and as you see, his front left does leave the ground slightly and breaks a bit of traction, but starts picking back up on the gas at the 1st apex. Doesn't go up to full gas until all 4 wheels are settled. And only now does he do so. It's a skittish little thing. For the 2nd to last turn, it's going to be the 2 marker again. Briefly on the brakes up to 23%, you saw that. Now he trails it off. Gets back on the gas in 4th gear, almost up to 100%. There we are. And it's going to be just before the 2 marker again on the right-hand side. Brakes up to about 75%. Trails it off, back on the gas as we're at the apex. That's a great lap. I'm not going to hope to compete with that this week. And let me know how you guys get on. We'll do the driving line version next without me talking.